So this is a video about how psychosis is created. I wanted to make a video about the Matrix, explaining to you what I've learned recently about the Matrix, but I won't do that one now, probably later. I think the most important information I can put out there is how mental health illnesses, most like specifically psychosis and schizophrenia, are created. And I'm talking not just about the normal hearing voices or, experiencing delusions. I'm talking about people who get put into mental health institutions or hospitalized for, they say going mad or something like that. What I have noticed and what I have experienced is that in my case specifically, I've noticed that when they attack me, they're trying to do this thing where they stop me from breathing. So if you can see now, I'm struggling to breathe. So anyway, you have to find ways to overcome that. So, exercise, all those type of things. So it's the lack of oxygen. But really what it is if you have a lack of oxygen going to your brain, it can affect your reality. When you are depleted of oxygen to the brain, you start to hallucinate and see things. Now, hallucinations, I'll talk about that maybe in another video, but you start to see the world in a different light because it's no longer you. And then on top of that, this is one of the most important part. I told you that they have they're moving around in the air and they're passing through people to people and they're going into people's bodies. What they're doing is they are around you, projecting thoughts and things into people's mind. I know this sounds crazy. This is how the system works. I can't, there's no other way I can explain it. So they are able to, and if you need any information about this, or any proof of this, I have other videos where I've showed my recordings on that. And I have another one that I'm not going to put out because it's got my face in it and I don't want to put my face out there. So that one, so I've detected them in the environment, and what they do is they project, because I know when I'm experiencing delusions from the reality, it's because there's a presence either outside my head projecting to my pineal gland or internally, and I've been able to detect them using my EMF device, but they've messed with the device, so it's not working now, because otherwise I would have been able to show you that it's detecting them in the environment. But anyway, long story short is that they will cut off your air supply to your brain, and then they will project an illusion into your mind. So it's hard to determine the line between technology and spiritual technology. There is technology that's also doing this. If you send colors, one of the things I'd say is investigate into how colors can help you with your moods. Sorry, I need to breathe because of the lack of oxygen. But anyway, so yeah, colors are very helpful. So I would look into colors because they really help with calming the body. Antioxidants are very important. If you are going through high levels of radiation, drink as much water. Well, I would say moist foods. Avoid eating dry foods if you can. It's hard because obviously we have a craving for these things. But if they're zapping you of your water in your body, the moisture, it's like a microwave, then dry foods are probably not I would say avoid dry foods. So I would say drink water, but again, water has its own issues, but drink as much water as you can. If it's low in oxygen, then it's not going to really benefit. So again, that's up to you. I guess you would have to do your research on that. I'm still, I'm going through it now. They've been radiating me. They've been microwaving me a lot recently, especially now. I'm still feeling it now. My nose feels extremely dry. So I can imagine my brain is dry. And yeah, so I'm sure that, that's having a negative effect on my body. So I'm going to try and drink a lot of water and all those type of things, cleanse the system and all that stuff. But I thought, let me come back and talk about the psychosis aspect of things. So I noticed that people who I've seen go experience this have had a lack of oxygen. So if you're watching this video, I want you to just check on yourself. Are you breathing deeply? Are you feeling the air enter your stomach when you breathe? If you're not, you could be being deprived of oxygen. And when it gets to a worst case scenario, and obviously them projecting their thoughts or possessing the person, they can create illusions and delusions. Now, they are in everyone and around everyone. So again, it's a whole network. They know each other. Another thing I will say is that you may know more than you think you do. You may subconsciously know what's going on, but you don't consciously know what's going on. There's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes. They keep asking me to give a sacrifice, and I record here on video. I refuse to give a sacrifice. I don't deal with that stuff. Jesus came and died for us. There's no need for me to give a sacrifice to these people or these things or these entities. So and let that be put in, like, let that be known, so that anybody who tries to use me to harm anyone else, they're going against all of the universal laws, and you know, they'll be found guilty, and there's no excuse or defense they could put up again for themselves doing such things. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So that's my statement on that. So they will try and do things in the subconscious mind. Again, you just have to know that you're powerful, and you know, you'll get through anything you wish to get through, and your belief systems are very strong. They have been trying to silence me as well, but yeah, it's not that effective. And what I will say about this, so that people are not alarmed, they don't stay in your body or like consistently. They come and go. So a lot when you burp or when you fart, I know it sounds really, you know, vulgar, but you're releasing them. So yeah, and obviously if you cleanse your body, if you cleanse your body, they come out with the cleansing. It's more like a energy force, I don't know how to describe it because I don't really 100% know it myself, but I know that they are detectable in the air, so they have some form. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'll speak to you guys later. I hope you're all good, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.